Alright, yo, this is an AllHipHop.com exclusive. So the whole situation is Carl Crawford, the CEO of 1501 Certified Entertainment, and actually Megan Thee Stallion is signed to his record label, but Carl Crawford is actually being sued for $1 million, right? And this is because two people drowned in his pool about a month ago, right? Carl Crawford is also an ex-baseball player as well, right? The whole situation is that he was just having like some kind of backyard party in his crib. He lives in Houston, Texas, in a huge ass mansion. This was on May 16th, so this was during quarantine. So it wasn't a bunch of people there. It's not like he had like 200 people at his crib. He probably had about less than 15 people there, right? The whole situation though is that he wasn't looking. He was inside of the crib doing something or whatever like that. And this little boy got away from his family and ended up wandering into the pool, right? Now the little boy's parents were not there with him, but the boy was there with his mom's friend and a few other kids that were going to this party, right? So the little boy wanders off from his group. He ends up like looking like he's struggling or drowning in the pool, right? Some other woman who's a model who has nothing to do with this little boy wasn't there with the little boy. She's just a nice person, saw him drowning and decides to jump in the pool and try to help him. Turns out she drowns too, right along with this little boy. Crazy, tragic, right? So now the little boy's parents, they're suing Carl Crawford for $1 million, saying that he failed to provide safety measures and a safe environment for their son, right? And the whole situation is crazy, right? It's funny because the parents, I don't think that they're suing the friend who was supposed to be watching this little boy, but they're suing Carl Crawford, right? And Carl Crawford did not say that he was going to supervise this boy or watch the boy at all during the party, right? Also, I don't know what the rules in Houston, Texas are about having a lifeguard at a pool, right? Because there's two different types of pools. You have a public pool and then a private pool. So what are the rules about having a lifeguard there? And if Carl Crawford was negligent because he didn't have a lifeguard at his pool, then yes, maybe those parents can win some money. If he wasn't required to have a lifeguard at the pool because it's a private residential pool and not a public pool, then they might not have any leg to stand on, right? Also, maybe, I don't know what the rules are for a lifeguard versus how many people are at the pool. Let's say if there's 50 people at the pool, then you need to have one lifeguard. If there's 100 people at the pool, you need to have 2 lifeguards, whatever the case may be. But in this situation, there was less than 15 people, so maybe there wasn't any requirement to have a lifeguard at all, right? And then also the size of the pool, right? If there are bigger pools, they do require to have lifeguards, where smaller pools may not require to have a lifeguard, and I just don't know the size of Carl Crawford's pool, right? So all of these need to be taken into consideration if this family is really just going to sue Carl Crawford and not just say, I want $1 million from you, right? And Carl Crawford gets scared and settles out of court for, $500,000, $500,000, and then everybody walks away happy, right? I don't want to say this, but it kind of seems like to me that this family might just be trying to get money out of Carl Crawford, right? I guess we'll have to see as time goes by, but that's all we know for now, right? Let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Johnny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.